Breaking news right now, officials are breaking up homeless encampments in D.C. as part of the president's federal takeover.
Our Jacqueline Quinn is live on scene near the Kennedy Center. Jackie, good morning. Describe what you're seeing out there.
Yeah, I want to let people know that, well, it's not that easy to see, but if you're driving along I-66 exiting into D.C., this is where we are near the Kennedy Center and the United States Institute of Peace. So right over here, if we just pan, you can see we have one of the people who were staying in this tent. It looks like packing up, and that's the scene around here. There are a handful of tents at this point, and as we pan around, you can see these are still up, but the residents here, one man told me, the one man with his dog over here in this green tent, Mark, he says that he's going to have to move everything and put it on his back and move to a new location. That is what he understands. That's his expectation. Now, as we are here, we can pan a little bit closer to I-66 here eastbound. You can see the DC trucks here, DC officials, and it looks like, at least from one of the gentlemen that I could see over there, he was wearing the Department of Human Services shirt. So we know, again, that DC officials are out here. It looks like they also have pulled up different kinds of trucks, a flatbed. I believe we saw sort of a dumpster or a trash truck behind the overpass here, behind that bridge, I should say. So things are moving along here, and if we pan further to my left here, you can see these tents. They were up earlier in the morning, but it looks like once again that the residents have been clearing this out. And I should mention that as we've been covering this, we've been talking to council members as well as housing advocates, and they have been warning of this, in fact, of possible arrests if people don't move out today. So I do want to pass along a emergency number for shelter through DC. That's 202-399-7093. I know that's quick, so I'll just repeat it if you didn't have a pen to help somebody out. Perhaps it's 202-399-7093. But as far as the packing up and clearing out, it looks like there is movement. Again, it looks like outreach workers that were out here letting the residents know. That's why they've been packing up. But at some point, we are expecting we may see some of the local workers, officials coming in here and really picking up what's left and then cleaning up and moving these things out. But that's not quite what's happening right now, because again, it looks like the residents are given time to move their things. Again, as I spoke with this gentleman, he says he's going to have to do it. He's planning to do it. He's not resisting. That's what he told me. But we're going to stay out here to see what happens and how some of these residents may be, or unhoused residents may be displaced, or if they're getting the help that they need. Back to you guys.
All right, Jacqueline, now you said that the outreach workers from the city are out there. They're the ones who apparently told them that they had to go because they're out there trying to work with them. Are they trying to get them into shelters, or are they just saying you got to go because you have to and you're pretty much on your own? Just move out of the DC, this spot in DC.
I mean, yeah, you know, it looked like there were a number of people out here, even other community members trying to help, but it was what we initially saw were people in, the neon green shirts, just letting the workers know that they are working to clean up. In fact, we even have somebody cutting grass just nearby. But as far as outreach, I tried to speak with somebody from the city here wearing a shirt with DC. He said he wasn't able to comment. So we're still working on comment from the city. But again, a number of the DC officials and trucks out here, generally they say they send out outreach, and there again have been advocates that say that they've been working to help those who are right now unhoused on the streets. But I will again check back with the city to tell you clearly what they've done this morning.
All right, Jacqueline Quinn reporting live near the Kennedy Center. Thank you, Jackie.